floor. My dear brothers and sisters, good evening to you. I am here to present on the roadmap for the diocesan phase. As mentioned by Father Gilbert, the synod takes three phases: the diocesan phase, the continental phase, and the universal phase. We'll be focusing on the roadmap for the diocesan phase. It has 9 steps or 9 milestones. Step 1 is dissemination phase, that is till 17th October of this year. Hereby, we appoint the contact persons. Already you have been appointed as the contact persons by your dioceses, and training to the contact persons, like this is the training which we are undergoing now. And we are going to promote synod logo and prayer. That promoting will happen at 3 levels, in the sense parish, small Christian communities, and families. And through bishop circular and messages, we can also use our social media platform to reach the message of the synod. That is first phase, dissemination phase. Step 2 would be preparation phase, that is in the late October. What we do in that phase is appointment of the synodal team by the local ordinary. The document suggests that at least 6 persons are there, but maximum representation also could be possible. This team will plan the time frame, content, methods for consultation process, and this team will prepare for the opening of the synod in the diocese. Like it will plan for when to have it, either in the morning or in the evening, or how to have it, how to inaugurate. Inaugurate in the sense inaugurate through a logo or inaugurate through a session. So this will decide the inauguration session. And this team will identify coordinators for consultation phase. So different consultation phase will be there either at the vicariate level or at the parish level. So this team will decide for the consultation phase. That is step 2. Step 3, opening the synod in the diocese. That will happen on 17th October, that is next Sunday. Here, maximum representation has to be there. It could be in presence with online, that is hybrid, like in presence in the cathedral, and still the link is available for other people to follow. And we could follow the liturgy prepared by the CCBI Synod desk. It has prepared 2 liturgies. One is a simple liturgy, another one is liturgy with more images and more possible ways of including people. So you could adapt according to the need of the diocese. Then prayer for the synod to be recited in all the parishes, small Christian communities, and families. Here, regions have been instructed to translate the prayer into their own regional languages. That is step number 3. Step number 4, training phase. This will happen towards the end of October. Training of synodal team and animators of consultation phase by CCBI Synod desk, online or in presence. Already our CCT members are attending to different regions to train people, and this will be undertaken by our synod desk. This training will happen in training for listening, animating, coordinating, organizing, synthesizing. So as a synodal team, we will be involved with this. As a contact person, all the more, we will be persons of listening, animating, coordinating, organizing, and synthesizing. Step number 5 is the consultation phase that can happen in November. This is the heart of the diocesan phase. Different coordinators could be appointed, maybe from parishes or from deaneries, from religious, from youth, from pious associations. So different coordinators are appointed, and we reach out to all. And also the synod, the Vadimekam, proposes that individual responses are also welcome, in the sense, even though I am not part of the team, even though I am not invited for the synod, still I can air my view to the synod. So maybe for that, so that's a part of informal methodology. Maybe we could propose that we make a I-Talk synod box, either in the church or in the cathedral, where we have the inauguration. There people can air their views, either writing in a small sheet of paper or making a proposal. So we make available for the people who are not able to participate in the synod as well. Step number 6, consolidation phase. This will happen in December 21. The diocesan synod team meets to consolidate the consultation process. In the sense, different parishes have their consultation, or different religious groups have their consultation. They send their reports to the diocesan synod team, and it consolidates. After consolidating, they prepare a working document for the diocesan pre-synod. In the sense, they prepare an agenda, like maybe they'll begin with the Holy Eucharist or conclude with the Holy Eucharist, and they will plan accordingly, like how to represent the views, maybe views of the religious, views of the parish priest, views of the youth, views of the migrants, views of the other churches, denominational churches, and views of the other faith groups. So all could be represented in the diocesan pre-synod. And the synod team will record both the points of convergence and divergence, in the sense how the entire synod agrees upon a particular thing. For example, the theme of inclusion. So the entire synod wants that we need an inclusive church. So that is a point of convergence. So there could be a point of divergence, in the sense people who may still want to hold on to institutional church. So one side, people are open for an inclusive church. Another side, people are pulling towards institutional church. So here, this point of divergence also has to be mentioned. And that is the work of the synod team at the 6th step. And the 7th step is the diocesan pre-synod phase. This could be conducted in the first 2 weeks of January 2022. Here, all are invited. Representation from all sectors is encouraged. It could be in presence or hybrid, in the sense you mix both in presence and online. Presentation from all, in the sense all views have to be presented and all have to be recorded as they are, but not according to how we want to be, but recording as they are. And the views are captured in a written document for about 10 pages. This is step number 7. Step number 8, dispatching phase, that is by 31st of January 2022. The diocesan synod team prepares the synthesis, maybe a 10-page document, and other attachments also could be included, like photographs, artistic expressions, or video recordings. So these could be attachments, but a 10-page document. And this report is presented to the CCBI synod desk. And the last phase, that is 9, diocesan phase, ends officially in April 2022. But for our practical purpose, we end the diocesan synod by January 2022. Here, after April 2022, discussions will be taken to the Episcopal Conference, then Continental phase, then Universal phase. So these are the 9 milestones that we as contact persons have to travel during this diocesan synodal journey. So our journey has to include these some principles which the documents propose. Number 1, discernment of the Holy Spirit. Accessibility, that is the synod becomes accessible to all. We become aware of our cultural diversities. Then there is inclusion, partnership, respect for other, accurate synthesis, not according to our own concerns or to the diocesan local ordinaries concern. Then transparency in the sense we present as they were presented. Then fairness in representation and fairness in presentation. And we should remember the principles of synod. That is, synod is a process, a spiritual process. Always the Holy Spirit dimension has to take the lead. The charism has to take the lead in listening, discernment, and participation. So the Holy Father wants us to have 2 perspectives in the diocesan synodal phase. That is, we journey together as the people of God, as one diocese, and we journey together as the people of God in one diocese with the entire human family. So these journeys have to be kept in mind. And that concludes my presentation. Thank you.